Hello, everyone, and welcome to the series of Making Waves. My name is Anna Żołądkiewicz, and I'm your host on this incredible journey where we're going to meet extraordinary people who are achieving great things and they are inspiring others along the way. Today's episode is a special one because it's the first one, and I cannot wait to dive in. So, let me introduce our guest. Welcome everyone one more time, and today is joining us incredible talented Kasia Giska. Kasia is not only the master of visual strategy and personal branding, but also chairwoman of Polish Professional Women in the Netherlands. And her journey is truly statement to the power of transformation and self-belief. From logistics and supply chain management to becoming a photography and graphic design figure, Kasia's story echoed the perseverance, skills, and the spirit of true entrepreneurship. Kasia's blend of economic understanding and artistic flair has made her go-to expert for women looking to create impactful and visual personal brands. Kasia's work empowers females entrepreneurs to amplify their visibility and their unique stories into memorable brand narratives. Kasia, it's absolutely pleasure to have you with us on Making Waves.
What a beautiful introduction. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here. So thank you very much, Anna, for invitation. I'm excited to tell my story to you.
Is there anything in that story, in that intro, that you would like to, add? I didn't, or I haven't said something very important that is crucial to your story.
I think you said a lot. So I think I can only add that after transforming through that my path, I would like to also encourage other women to make change in their lives if they feel they need that change. So I think that's what I'm working on now.
Beautiful. It's truly inspiring. Yes, that if somebody is who is watching us, who is listening, is really feeling that itchiness for change, then go and do it, right? Because then beautiful things can happen.
Correct.
Kasia, I believe that I know that your story is truly inspiring and empowering to other women. And I'm sure that our audience is eager, as I am, to hear about your transformation. And I would like to start maybe from the beginning, because we said that you transform from that logistics to the photography. So I would say that it's quite of a change, right? And can you tell us about that moment? Was there any specific moment that that you have experienced that acted as that catalyst for that change and shaping you and that person that you are today?
Actually, the trigger of the change was like my first closer contact with personal development. I think I started to, I don't know, I think there was just one specific video from a coach which triggered that change. And it was actually a video from Rob Dial, who is a coach. And he created a video why you should quit your job. And it was
okay, very powerful. I don't know,
this was just
title.
attracted me because I was then at supply chain planning. Because it started with logistics, then I moved to supply chain planning. I was a supply and demand planner, and I really didn't enjoy my job.
I don't see that there is a space for creativity there, but I might be wrong.
There was a little space because I was at one point the business analyst where I was visualizing data. And then I was like, wow, I like this visual part. I loved transforming data into graphs, make them move, and all this visual part. But I was not really interested in all that data behind. I just like the all the visual part. But then I started to discover, okay, and the graphic design and all the visual part is much more interesting for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, this video was actually the story in the video was like that we start to work when we are around 20, and then we retired when we are around 65, depending on the country. And that means that majority of our life we spent at work.
Yeah.
And the message from that was like, if you hate your job, if you don't like your job, just quit it and change your life and find a way to earn money by something you enjoy, by something you're passionate about. Because there is no point of spending whole life just dragging every day and hating to wake up, because that's a bit how it works. So yes.
Powerful message, and I would say like very visual, as you said, like just when we start working at 20 and then it's like 65, so it's 45 years doing something that you're not passionate about, doing something that you're not well, you just do it to pay your bills, and that's also okay. But if there is this kind of itchiness, I want more of this visual part, of that creative part, so that definitely hit this message hit your heart.
Yes,
It looks like
because
it.
I think this was like some time ago already, but I still remember this video very clearly. And sometimes I go back to this video just to remind myself, okay, this is really the change which I did, this transformation, it has sense. So sometimes when I have difficult days, like, okay, I start to doubt, because of course there are moments like this.
Of course.
I just make myself stronger. I just watch this video. I was like, okay, that's how I want to do it.
I'm on the right track. Yeah, that was a good
track.
decision. Okay,
Yes.
wow. That's a very powerful story, and it shows us that inspiration and the message from someone who's been in that situation can be that turning point. And so how that message redefined your approach to your work, and then to because you said that you're coming back to this video, to entrepreneurship at the moment.
Yes. Yeah, so this video just changed the whole perspective on life for me in a way. Because actually he explained in numbers, like really, I still have some connection to numbers because I was studying economy and things like this. So he's like, okay, when you are this age, it's so many percentage of people live to that age. It's like really small. So yes, it's a great message in that video. And since watching this, I started to invest much more in my passion, in doing photography, in learning graphic design, and slowly moving away from my day job, let's say.
So I assume it was not like, okay, on one day you've heard that message and the other one you're just leaving your job. It was a process.
It was a process. And actually, while being at work in my day job, I was like noticing more and more things which I didn't enjoy, didn't like. There were also more and more things which were frustrating for me. I've noticed that it was started to be more and more difficult to be my day job. Every day I noticed more things which I didn't like. And also I have to say that it was a bit tough period for me as well, because it was Corona time, COVID, which we were staying at home, and I was like constantly working, because then you didn't have this break from work. I was like not really having that time disconnecting from work. So it was becoming really tough. So actually, I think it took like 1 year for me to totally change, like stop my day job and start my business based on passion.
Beautiful. Because as you said, like once you've seen, you cannot unseen, right? Like you've heard, like you start noticing the things are not working for you. It was just really hard to, okay, let's forget about it and let's
It would be
continue.
really pretending. It would be not going that new path. It would be like pretending that, it's not the path, not the real road for me, not the real path. Yeah,
absolutely. And you said something that is really like when I hear that, and my heart sings that business based on the passion, right? So what is your passion then?
so my passion, it all started from creating portraits. I was always fascinated by photography, but mainly portraits. So I could make also other pictures like landscape and like my macro photography, but the main purpose was like for me portraits. I love portraits, like showing emotions, people character through images. And that's how the personal branding photography started. So I wanted to show people's brands through photographs, like who they are through photographs. And that developed further in actually going more into colors as well, because your brand you cannot show only through photographs. That's the one element of branding, which is very powerful. Photographs are very powerful if it comes to branding. But another element, which is very important, are colors, like color psychology. And of course, logo, the whole also message, word, the whole branding part. So I went from photography, personal branding photography, further into graphic design, other visual parts, which also can show people's brands.
Yes, and I can say that I know what Kasia is talking about because she did all of the pictures from my branding for photography and truly capture the spirit of myself and my business, and also the colors. We can see the yellow and the logo. So absolutely, it's what I really love working with you, is that you listen. You truly do not impose what you think. You truly listen to your clients, and you suggest. You're very gentle in the process, and I think that it's beautiful because you're holding your clients and you truly care about them. And this is my own, of course, opinion, but I also have seen preparing for this interview, this conversation, some of your testimonials. So that's what also your clients are saying. And I want to step and go to a little bit of bigger picture and ask you, what is the change or the impact you hope to create in your field, or maybe in the world in general?
So I want to empower other women to go through this transformation if they feel in a similar way as me, like they are in this often corporate jobs, doing every day the same. They are not feeling fulfilled. They are tired. They are bored, and they have passion for something else, and they feel like they want to fulfill that passion. So I would like to support women to go through this path, and that's why I'm also planning to offer. I'm actually creating a course that will support women in that path to transform and to build their brand, that the brands, strong brands, that they are connected with that women. They're really part of them, but on the other side also are attracting clients, of course, because we need to, once we switch to passion-based business, we need to, of course, earn money.
It's still business, right?
It's still business, yes.
Absolutely. And I really like it what you said. So it is that branding is so crucial to be recognized and to bring consistency to the clients and express entrepreneurs, females through your portrait, through the logo, and color based. Yeah, I don't know how you call it, like color
Palettes.
scheme palettes. Yes.
Yeah, I think.
So that's everything is a part of that, and you said that you have that impact you want to make, and I want to know how does this vision, that impact, that support of female entrepreneurs, how does it drive your daily actions and decisions?
Great question. Yes, so I actually have my own framework for creating branding for women. I believe that brand should express us, the people we are. So my framework is actually building brands based on archetypes. So this is that every person is different, and we have 12 major archetypes, which are like paths, indications of. It can be in branding. It can be used as a cheat sheet in a way for you.
Okay.
Once you discover your archetype, which archetype you are, you can define the branding path which you should go. So I try to, through my process, through my framework, I'm helping women to discover that archetype. And based on that, I'm helping them to choose the right branding path, the right colors, the right paths, the right mood of the photography. So these are the elements I help them to choose.
It sounds really interesting. And I would like maybe to our audience, if you could give an example of that archetype, like where can we see them? Are there in the big brands? Do they have the archetypes? Or could we just see that's as you said, that indication?
Yes, every brand actually use archetype. We can discover through their branding which archetype they are using. Actually, I think the two very popular which comes to my head is like Nike, which is a hero. You can see it even in the logo or in their mottos, adverts, in the photographs. They are just showing the archetype of hero. They are using this archetype to trigger people to be heroes of their lives. So that's one of the great, the biggest brand which represents in the best way the hero archetype. And another which comes to my head is like Miss Dior, which is a lover. So that's totally different archetype. If we look at Miss Dior, at the colors, logo, the fonts, it's all romantic, all beautiful. Like there is a lot of pink and this romantic approach, like the main advert of Miss Dior showing that's actually very interesting as well, that the advert, it's not really talking about perfumes. The advert is just showing a love story, and the people who are watching that love story can connect with that character in the story and want to feel like that character. That's the power of archetypes, to create stories with stories that we can connect emotionally with. They create emotions. All the adverts are not talking about, okay, this perfume is created from this ingredient, this ingredient, this ingredient, and it's nothing about it in the advert. It's about the story and emotions. So
Yes.
this is the power of archetypes.
And now when you said it, absolutely, that's clear that there's two different archetypes and they're both strong. And you do the same with your clients. So you identify their archetypes, and based on that, you build the branding, as you said, the color of the or the tone of the pictures, logo, fonts, and website, because if you also do this, so all those things are coming together like under that archetype umbrella, if I may
Yes,
say.
because the very important element of branding is consistency. And also a great connection between colors, photos, fonts, that everything should be cohesive, aligned. It should be one story and used in different channels. We should create like a feeling, connection with our customers that is very clear and attracts the customer. Like if they see us on YouTube, then they should have the same feeling if they see us on Instagram or in our newsletter, on our website, or even in real life. We should present ourselves in this one way, one cohesive way. That's the whole branding. So branding is not just a logo. That's very important. It's not a logo. Logo
it's
is
more to that.
Yes, it's just a small element, and we are not able to tell everything about our brand through logo. That's why we can use other elements to tell the story of our brand.
Absolutely. And so far what you said, I'm hearing passion, I'm hearing authenticity, because like as you said, you want for your clients to be authentic, to show who they really are. It is a passion, it's an authenticity, is an empowerment, and definitely personal development. So ability to really shift your life, preparing yourself for that, but have the courage, I would say, courage to just make that step and believe in yourself. And once you believe in yourself, so you can bring that belief and empowerment to others. And this is where you are, what you're doing now. And when you said about stories, I would like to go back to history a little bit and ask you, what would you say to yourself at the beginning of that journey, if you have a possibility to go back and say like, okay, Kasia, now this is my message for you? What would it be?
I would tell myself to just go for it. Don't care about what other people say, what other people think. Just believe in yourself and go for it. Like live from within, like you feel that passion and you just don't listen to other outside world. Like have your goal, be focused and just go for it. Don't give up. Yes, don't give up.
Don't give up. Yeah. So again, the courage to just really go and follow that that passion and the message from within, and not listening to, as you said, because I really like it what you said, not this external world, not this naysayer, no the saboteurs that we have, and they just really like to tell us, oh, you're not good at it and you're not gonna do this, you're gonna fail, right? So not listening to all of that, but it's just like truly believing in yourself. And if you have that passion, follow that passion. And if you don't, then try to discover, look for it, explore, have fun. All right. So then it's don't listen, be focused, and don't give up. I really like it what you said, and I think that it's a very crucial for entrepreneurs to show up and never give up on their business. As you said at the beginning, right? There's a good days, there's a bad days, That's
Yeah.
the reality, but never giving up and showing up for your business.
Yes, and also what you said, there are these voices like from outside often that, oh, you cannot do it. I'm like the people who don't, they didn't do that, so they don't believe it can happen, for example. Of course, we have some voices in our head as well, which says, yeah, they are also like you have this little devil and the angel. And then there are also, of course, these voices that tell us, oh, it's so difficult, why should do it? But the important part is to know that we are going outside of our comfort zone. So, of
Oh.
course, we will feel these difficulties and some part of us which will tell us that's difficult. You shouldn't, yeah, work so hard and things like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to stay strong and just to understand ourselves. That's normal. That's normal that we hear these voices that tell us that maybe it's too difficult, but
Yeah.
that's just normal, and we should still continue.
Absolutely. As you said, showing up, never give up. And probably the stronger the voices are sometimes, that means that we are on the right path, right? So that means that we are just really going outside of our comfort zone. And I think that it's entrepreneurship. It's about being comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's a good that's a good
Because it is
explanation.
uncomfortable, and we need to be comfortable with that, and keep going, because especially as you said, like when you have that passion and you have that message, and you not showing up and you never act on that rob dial message, that would rob a lot of female entrepreneurs from those beautiful branding pictures, from those logos, and discovering their archetypes, right? So that is like, that is a huge impact if you don't do it, and you're doing it. So it's a beautiful and wonderful that you keep doing, because then you serve a lot of female entrepreneurs. And as you're doing it, I would like to, I'm curious about your legacy. In a few words, what is the legacy you wish to leave behind?
So I'm actually feeling that I'm still building my legacy because
Mm-hmm.
we are actually always in transformation. I have a feeling I started this journey of transformation, and I'm actually developing, yeah, like constantly. I have a feeling that I changed a lot in the last two years. Also, personal development helped a lot with it. So I also believe in what you do, Anya,
Thank you.
because I believe in the power of coaching. I'm also going through a coaching process, and that helped me a lot on my journey. So I believe if you want to change something, you want to transform your life, of course you can do it. You can do it yourself, but if you have some support, it will be easier for you. That's also nice what Rob Dial was saying, that like a coach or mentor is just a person which will show you the shortcut of getting to the point where you want to get. You
Absolutely.
waste a lot of time of trying all the paths which are there, because you can take a lot of paths. It just, the mentor coach will show you the shortcut. So that's the important part also.
Mm-hmm.
And what my coming back to my legacy is, I also want to help women on doing that, taking that journey, because I also made it took me some time to get where I am, and that was also a bit difficult, long journey, but I learned a lot on this journey. And also with branding, while you build your brand, I also took made a lot of mistakes while building my own brand at the beginning. Now I know what is the easy way, and I want to teach that way.
So you want to show those shortcuts, right?
I want to show that shortcut. I want to help women to get faster to the place where they want and start earning money faster. So that's a bit, I'm still working on that legacy, let's say. But yeah, I created a course which I want to invite all the women who want to transform from their not so fun job, let's say.
So when those who feel that well, something is not working for me, and I want more, and I want something different.
Yes, that's
yes. So tell us more about that course, for who it is, and what can we expect from for what people can expect from that course, the one who wants to attend.
Yes, so this course will be for women who are in the job which they don't enjoy and they want to transform, but also for those who already started that journey. So maybe they already felt what I felt after watching the video, then maybe stopped their job, but they are still struggling, searching what to do. So I think that's the women who I can help, definitely. And I want to, through this course, I want to show them these shortcuts to build a successful brand which attracts clients. And it will not only involve like simple things like choosing the right colors. Of course, we'll start with branding archetype, but based on that, we'll work through colors and logo and other design elements, photographs. But I also will talk a bit about the mindset part and self-image, because I believe that these elements are also very important. So I went through the coaching program, which is called Thinking into Result. It's a Bob Proctor program, and I've learned a lot there. And I would like to share some of this knowledge with my potential clients who want to join me on this journey, because I believe it can, it's very powerful and it can help a lot of women.
Absolutely. I think that I love that you add that mindset, because especially for female entrepreneurs, we have tendency not to truly believe in ourselves. We have a lot of those chatters and doubts, and that changing that mindset can be such a powerful, and it can be accelerator for that success, for earning money, doing what you love. So you're going to have a master class, and then there is a course for that. So in the master class, I assume that people can just have a snip some parts of what's going to be on the course, right? So
yes, that's the plan. So on 7th of February at 7 p.m. Central European time, if you are listening from a different part of
the very, very important, yes.
I have a masterclass where I will talk mainly about archetypes, about building a brand based on archetypes. What's the logic behind it? Because I have a feeling it can be not so clear for some people. So I want to explain a bit more about the archetypes, why that's a great strategy for building a brand. But of course, it's like 1 hour. I cannot explain everything in 1 hour about branding. So for women who are interested in going further in that process, I have this course, which will be like 6 modules, I believe. I'm still defining how I divide those modules. But this will be an online course where I'll be helping women to build their brands and also work on their mindset and on their self-image, to build brands, strong brand which is expressing themselves in a perfect way, that they love the brand they created, and start to earn money. Brand.
Yeah, so it seems like that there is a very holistic approach to that, right? So
Yes.
then after that course, like that people, like women will be empowered to go and to express themselves in an authentic way, confidently, and also earn money with that, which sounds really wonderful. And I'm curious, is there anything that you would like to share with our audience about well, maybe something that you said at the beginning, to follow that passion, or is there a kind of message that you would like to just drop at the end of our conversation?
Yes, I think you picked the right quote. Like the message would be, follow your passion, follow your heart, and become who you want to be, and express it through your life, through your work, through everything what you do. Don't stay in this job which you don't enjoy, because as Rob Dow said, it's like majority of your life, so don't waste it.
That's a powerful message. I really think about it nowadays. Like when you said it, I had a goosebumps, because it is, when you look at the numbers and when you look at that time that you spent and doing what you're truly not passionate about, not like at all. So that might be really daunting. So yes, so follow your passion indeed. And if you want to, you don't know where to start, and you want to express yourself in an authentic way, that Kasia is the go-to person for that. And she has a masterclass on the 7th of February at 7 p.m. The center CS time, right? And then the course, and of course, I guess our audience, if they would like to work with you, is there any other way they can do this?
They can, of course, contact me. They can find me on Instagram.
We're gonna share some links under the cover.
They can go to my website. They can contact me. Soon I will publish on my website the details about the course. I'm just working on the last details, but of course they can join the masterclass, and then I will share everything about it. And of course, for people who are there during masterclass, there will be some bonus. Let's say.
Okay, so then it's worth joining the masterclass, because that's going to be easier to get your spot on the course, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
because
okay.
of course I don't want to make it too big course. Like I want to make it like there will be limited spaces, because there will be also calls where we will be talking. Like there will be questions, like Q&A. So if there's too many people, then it's difficult. So the group will be limited.
Okay. So, Kasia, I would like to thank you for sharing your story with us, because it puts a little bit of urgency on people, I hope, and give the hope that it's possible. And if you follow your passion, as you said, follow your heart, the beautiful things can happen. And don't be afraid to ask for help. To work on your personal development, work on your mindset. And I think that it's also be resourceful and use those resources that are available to help for being comfortable with uncomfortable. Yes, and it's like beautiful to hear your story, because it's really inspiring, and it's amazing what you're doing and how you're helping and empowering female entrepreneurs. So thank you so much for your time and for sharing your story. and all the best in building this beautiful course and sharing your passion with others.
Thank you very much. And thank you for invitation, because it was really exciting to tell my story to
Yes. And it's a first episode, so I think
yeah,
that
I didn't know what to expect.
so
I'm
thank
happy I
you for
survived.
yes, so that's the courage we talked about, right? So being
Yes,
and just
encourage
really
us.
going for that and passionately sharing what you do. So thank you again, and yeah, looking forward to your work. So we're gonna observe you. All the links to your website and to your masterclass and course we're going to post it under this video, so our audience can find you easily.
Yes, great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.